Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna see how good I am at flirting. Cause apparently I flirt a lot in my TikToks, in my shorts, and everything. And I also do flirt IRL kinda often cause I like flirting. But now I wanna know how good I am at it. Cause I would say I'm horrible, but I mean I made some people flattering and being interested in me, so I must do something right. Let's find out. Pick an opening line. Is it just me? Or did the room get a little brighter when you walked in? No. If this, like, pick up opening line, whatever, ever works on you, you're definitely not bright. So, yeah. Have we met? No, we should fix that. You just did. Now move on. Is the seat taken? Do you want it to be? It's like, it's only if the seat taken. No, do you want it to be? Then it would kind of work. I mean, it's a little bit more natural, but honestly, I would freaking creep out if someone comes up with this. Are you cam? No, 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 no. Are you camera? Because I see you and can't help but smile. Honestly, the best one. A, I love cameras. B, the other ones are pretty weird. How much eye contact do you use when you flirt? I use a lot of eye contact, but I make sure to look away just enough to build some mystery. I make plenty of eye contact, but I make sure to keep it feeling natural. I don't love eye contact, so I don't use it much. I prefer to flirt in. So when I flirt, it basically turns into a staring contest. It's like, stare, look me in the eyes. We're gonna stare at each other. Mm. Yeah. What? I mean, if you're doing a staring contest, like for real, then you should fix your flirting skills, in my opinion. But I guess I love to flirt in other ways. What's your go-to style flirt? I make sure to drop lots of flattering, sweet compliments. I tend to use humor and my quick wit to draw with them in. I mean, I can be humor, but I wouldn't call it my biggest strength. I honestly just focus on holding the conversation and see where it goes from there. Yes and no. Sometimes you just need to keep the conversation rolling if the other person already is interested in you, but if they are not and you start flirting, you should try to do more than just keep the conversation go. I do pretty much anything to get their attention and then keep it however I can. No, I'm not desperate. So I guess we go compliments. Choose your favorite physics. Favorite physical way of flirting. A sly serve wink at the right moment. Accidentally brushing our hands together for a moment of contact. I don't know. It's like you know that movie scene where people are in the movie theater and they yawn and just put their arm around the other person. I feel like that's that moment. It gives me a little bit of cringe. Not gonna lie. Shifting in my seat to face them and give them all my attention, biting my lips super seductively. Oh, I'm biting my lips. Can you see it? Oh. Leviosa, Ronnie Wilson, Leviosa. I would say shifting in my seat to face them to give my full attention. Because it gives body language. It shows them that you are like actively listening to them. And if you make them like compliment and you listen to them, they will feel pretty flattered. How close to the other person do you like to be when you're flirting? Inside of them? Is that an answer? Answer I can pick. Super close as long as they're comfortable with it. I like to have each other's full attention. Close enough to touch them if the moment feels right. Like we're good friends. You're not good friends. You can be too close. I like to keep a respectful distance away, like with a table between us. Well, I mean, depending on if table is the name of their partner, then sure, we can have a table between us. I will flirt from across the room if I have to. I like a challenge. Across the room, it's like really rough. I would say, I mean, I like to be like super close to touch them, but it can also be super creepy. So we're going like super close. And if they're comfortable, you can also touch them. So let's go. Do you like to make the first move? Yeah, sure. I mean, first move is always fine, but a lot of people do not get that flirting or like communication is always two ways. It's not one person taking everything and the other person says, "Oh, please do whatever you want with me." Nah, you have to do some, like, you don't have to be a brat or anything. You can be submissive, but show it with like simple things that you're fine with what's going on and that you want it as well. Like, there's so many freaking, yeah, there's so many freaking bottoms or subs out there that are just do whatever you want with me. It can be fine in the right situation, but they should also give you like hints and flirt back and all that shit, and not just being like a mindless puppet. If I want that, then well, we 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 have we have things for that. Nope, I can. Do you like having a wingman to help set you up? Nope, I can handle myself all on my own, thanks. I don't mind it, but I don't need one. I make a great wingman myself, though. Sometimes it's help, I won't lie. Never a wingman would just slow me down. I wouldn't say a wingman would slow me down, but I don't mind it. But sure, but I mean, I can also be a wingman. I already have been a wingman several times, but that's another story for another day. How do you usually feel when someone attractive is nearby? Someone attractive? You mean me? I feel totally comfortable wherever I go. Okay, that's like no one can choose this freaking answer. Like, even if you would be like a 9 or a 10 out of 10, do you think this answer would just make you a 7 or lower? They're definitely on my radar, but I keep it casual, normal. It's not no big deal. I might get a little nervous, but I think I keep it together pretty well. I feel like the competition there can only be one winner. Nope. I mean, I won't lie. If I see someone, I don't think I'm that attractive, especially like my look is not that attractive. Maybe my personality traits can be or are, but definitely not my look. And so I have to admit, if someone not hot but attractive is nearby, I keep an eye on them just to to enjoy the view sometimes. Be honest and no judgment. Have you ever lied about your interests, favorite movies, hobbies, etc. to impress someone else? I have perfect taste in all the best interests. No, sure, now and then it tells me connect, and I can always look into it later. Maybe once or twice, but I think it's better to be honest. Nope, usually it's the other person who's asking about my interests. I most of the time I ask what they are doing, but if they ask me, I'll be honest. And the other way, it's also me being honest. Just be honest with your freaking interests and hobbies. Like, imagine you say, "Yeah, I love golf," and then the other person is going for a date or date two, and you said you love golf, and then you suddenly play golf and you never have fucking played golf before. They know you're lying. You're automatically out. Just don't do. Who do you usually flirt with? I usually only flirt with my date. I tend to flirt with total strangers. I mostly flirt with people I know for a little while. Flirt with just about anyone who seems interesting. If I know them for a little while, I don't do flirts with strangers. At least not on purpose. Some people tell me I tend to do flirting by an accident with strangers, but I never really planned it. So yeah. Choose a way to impress someone you're flirting with. I recite a classic romantic poem from memory. Nope. That's so old school. Bring it up a tiny detail they mentioned earlier to show them I'm paying close attention. Do something small and polite like hold the door or pay for their meal. I hate paying for meals. Like, oh yeah, let me pay it. No, shush. We can both pay for it. I showed them one of my special skills, like tying a knot in a cherry stem with my tongue. Or I show them putting a knot inside of them. Although, nah, I would say I love to bring up little details so they didn't see I listened. So to give them more attention, which also enhance the compliments and the body language we choose earlier. Do you like to give gifts to other persons to win them over? Nope. Have to be tasteful. It depends. I might give them something that reminds me of them, but make sure it's super casual. Not really. I feel weird giving gifts to someone I like. What if they don't like it? Sure, but I go for something unexpected, like a cool rock I found. I guess it depends. So I am. You unlocked the free power class, spy class. You got natural charm. Oh, I knew that. But if you want to do that quiz as well, check it out in the comment. Not in the comments, in the video description. Otherwise, I will see you around in another one. Stay as awesome as you are, and bye.